If you're as obsessed with IKEA as I am, you probably love seeing Nordic Christmas tree decorations too. Inspired by Scandi Christmas decor, I set out to make a Dip Dye Macrame Christmas tree card holder using Dollar Tree supplies. Here's how to make this 26-inch Dollar Tree DIY Christmas tree card holder wall hanging. For my yarn tapestries, I used a soft, unstained macrame rope from Amazon. For the rest, you can go to Dollar Tree. You'll need scissors, the witch's hat wreath form, shamrock green LED lights, disposable plastic cups, then acrylic paints in the colors of your choice. You can get these at Dollar Tree, Walmart, or Amazon for $1 a bottle or less. See a couple of other options for supplies in my description. Let's garnish the wall hanging with macrame knots. To achieve my desired length, I looped the cord around my forearm 4 times, then cut the top and bottom, leaving you with 8 cords. You'll take 4 of these cords at a time to form a frivolite knot, sometimes called the lark's head knot. Start at the top of your witch's hat, soon to be Christmas tree, and make a loop around the outer wire with the working cords. Then bring the cords under the wire base. Make another loop, pull the cords above the base, and under the cord's remaining loop. Finish by tightening the knot. For my unraveled yarn tapestry, I made sure to tighten the knot as much as possible for effect, but for the other styles, I let the knots breathe. Then, you'll just repeat this step all the way down your Christmas tree. Deck the wire with knots of cord. Fa la 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 la, oh, never mind. Note, if you choose to use a Dollar Tree macrame cord or rope with a different thickness than mine, you just need to adjust the number of cords to your liking. This is the choose your own ending part of the Christmas tree story. 1. Leave it as is. 2. Unravel the strands within each cord. 3. Add festive holiday flair with these green LED lights or a set that has a timer. 4. Dip dye your macrame rope strands. Oh, green means go! Step 1. To dip dye your macrame ropes, protect the surface from paint runoff. Set up an elevated platform, place blank canvases below your elevated platform, or you could plan to use the excess paint for acrylic paint pouring. See my linked videos for ideas and instructions. For my elevated platform, I used a rectangular 10-inch by 14-inch Kleenex box. Then I cut off the top and the side, as you can see. Step 2. Add 3 parts water to the amount of acrylic paint in a plastic cup. Now you can use glass jars or something more eco-friendly, but I liked being able to cut my cups. Thoroughly stir till well mixed. Repeat for each acrylic paint color. Step 3. Allow macrame to soak in the paint for up to 12 hours. Consider how far up the strands you want the paint to travel. The longer the strands soak, the more color they will absorb. In my case, I let the strands soak for 12 hours, so as the acrylic paint began to dry, it did stiffen, and this left the macrame a little wonky in some places. Now, it doesn't bother me at all. I think it adds a lot of character, but if you want your macrame to dry perfectly straight, perhaps you want to only soak it for a shorter period of time and then let it air dry vertically. Optionally, add fabric textile medium to prevent the macrame from having a stiffer result. If Scandi Christmas decor is not your cup of cocoa, you can customize your Christmas card holder to your taste. See what I did there with taste and cup of cocoa? Not working for me? They're not all going to land. Unlike Santa's reindeer on your mama's roof. Oh! Fun fact. According to dailyscandinavian.com, in Scandinavia, Christmas cards became popular in the late 1800s, and the tradition is still very much alive, although electronic messages today are dominating. Leave a message to let me know if you send holiday cards, and if so, do you send your holiday greetings to the mailbox or the inbox? We still have physical holiday cards printed, and most years I even mail them. P.S. I call them holiday cards because I've chosen to send New Year's cards during the busiest of seasons. If you liked this video, please subscribe so we can DIY in the next one. Here's the next vid I think you'll love.